Uncharted, The Legacy of Thieves is the poorest launch for PlayStation on PC. Data on Steam DB has indicated that Uncharted Legacy of Thieves is the weakest performer under Sony's PlayStation initiative. The data can disclose here basically are the number of peak players over the weekend. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves peaked at 10,851 players. In comparison, God of War is at the top of the mountain with 73,000, and that was followed by Spider-Man at 66,000 and Horizon Zero Dawn at 56,000. However, even Days Gone, which definitely isn't as popular or as successful on PS4 as Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, performed better at 27,000. I think there's a few potential reasons. Let's see if they mention any of them. This could be for several reasons. Legacy of Thieves, low performance that may not be attributed to the game just being unpopular. For one, this is a collection of Uncharted 4, Thieves End, and Uncharted The Lost Legacy, which both came out in 2016 and 17. These make them relatively or comparatively older than other PlayStation PC releases, but there's other things. The Legacy of Thieves collection is not Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection, which would likely be the more desirable collection. The first three Uncharted games are at considerably higher pedestal than Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Uncharted The Lost Legacy in terms of their own legacy in the franchise and PlayStation and video games in general. Uncharted 2 is a common contender for one of the greatest video games of all time. For all that it accomplished as a creative work, a PC port of these games would definitely be better considering. So, I mean, I understand that. As I said, I posted a video where I tried this on PC and I gave it a shot. It's a very, very good port. I mean, it's a really well done port. I don't really have any issues with it. I would like more like native support for ray tracing, but that gets into the realm of like remake because it wasn't designed for that. Like all told, being able to play Uncharted at 100 plus FPS, it's a dream. It's a dream. It works really, really well. Lost Legacy, I don't think is very remarkable. I just don't think it's very good. Uncharted 4, I do really, really like, and this is definitely the definitive way to play it. And the other big perk that not many people discuss that much nowadays, even though I think eventually it'll become kind of a mainstay discussion point, it works great on the Steam Deck. Being able to play this on the go on the Steam Deck is a huge value add. It just is in my mind. So now you can play Uncharted 4 on the go, which is cool. It's freaking cool. But to hear it wasn't very successful, I think that also has to do with the marketing. Uncharted 4 is successful, and Uncharted is a great series. But I do agree, Brandon, I do think that the game design had grown stale, and by the time we saw Uncharted 4, it was just a little stale. And I think there's also just a difference in hype level. Like, most Xbox gamers and PC gamers weren't that bummed that they missed out on that. Like, Uncharted 4 looked cool, sure, there were some good moments, and it was reviewed really, really well, but they didn't consider it to be like a huge missed thing. All told, I think it makes sense. Like Days Gone, the crazy cool zombies, those were really cool. People saw those and they're like, I'm bummed I didn't get to play that even on PC. And then people like saw Spider-Man. Of course they want to play Spider-Man on PC. And then they see God of War, and this God of War looks epic as hell. I kind of wish I could have played that. And then they get the access to play it on PC and they jump on it. I get it. I think it does show just how Uncharted kind of was scraping the bottom by the time that they ended the series, and Lost Legacy especially. I mean, most people were kind of done with this series at that point. But yeah, it was also a weird choice to not release the original 3. If you released like the whole collection, it was $100. That would be amazing. But Rocky made fun of my setup. Can we ban him? Absolutely. So all told, I mean, this also, to be fair, doesn't reflect Epic Game Store. I get that. So it's not complete data, but I mean, comparing Steam to Steam, I think is fair. And even then, it didn't do tremendously well. And I feel like there really wasn't that much promotion for Uncharted: The Legacy of Thieves collection. Until they sent the code to me, I had forgotten it was going to release like in October. I really was like, I just spaced it. I feel like they didn't promote it at all.